The case against an alleged Mozambican kingpin accused of kidnappings has been postponed to next week for a formal bail application in the Tembisa Magistrate Court in Ekurhuleni. His arrest follows a warrant of arrest and extradition request by the Mozambican government. Esmael Nangy was arrested 2 weeks ago at his upmarket home in Centurion during a multi-disciplinary task team raid aided by Interpol. He's been linked to alleged abduction for ransom cases in Mozambique. Filming was not allowed inside court, where he appeared briefly. Nangy's family says they fear for their lives and appealed to the media not to film them. The case has been postponed to the 26th of this month. Nangy remains in custody. His lawyer says the case will focus on the bail application before the extradition request is heard.
The postponement was short because the state is not ready yet to proceed with the matter. So we postponed basically to the 26th of January next week for purposes of bringing a formal bail application. From what we understand, bail is opposed at this stage, but the state advocate dealing with the matter, she's new on it. She still has to familiarize herself with the contents of the matter. This will also give you an opportunity to do that.
What happens to the extradition part that didn't come out in court? Just bring us into the picture. What is happening there?
Well, at this stage, we're dealing with the bail issue. After the bail issue, then we'll then move on to the inquiry for the extradition.
How's your client doing? We saw family in court. They also seem to have taken medication to him. How is he doing emotionally, mentally? How's he coping with all of this?
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. The medication related to the operation that he had, he's got a very bad back operation. Hence, he needed the medication. He's in high spirits. He understands the process needs to take place. And, we're doing our best to make sure that he understands where we are at all times. He's okay.
There's also a confusion about an alleged kidnapping kingpin whose mother was shot dead over the weekend or maybe a couple of days before that. But you brought it into clarity that it's not your client's mother. Just explain a bit more.
Yes, that's correct. It's not my client's mother. My client's mother is here in South Africa, alive and well. Apparently, there's another kingpin, from what we hear from the media, whose mother was killed in Mozambique. That relates to that, not my client.
Could that be perhaps the person that the police are really looking for, that kingpin?
Well, it appears to be the case. It appears to be the case. If they're saying there's another kingpin, now the state is saying my client is a kingpin, no, it stands to be seen.
How many counts of kidnapping is your client facing?
1 count from what we understand from the prosecution.